You go into the store, you're kind of all amped up, you get on a new bike, you ride it around, it's not set up for you, you get all excited and you miss a lot of things. And that's what happened to me with this bike. I jumped on it, I was all excited, and I failed to notice that I was sliding forward on it. Now, if you notice, this seat post has a lot of setback. So I took the stock saddle, the Prologio saddle, and I slammed it all the way forward. But it's kind of like a stubby saddle, so I was still kind of sliding off the front of it. So finally I broke down. I didn't want to really mess with these bikes, but I installed my own saddle on it. It's got a longer front end, and that allowed me to get into a position where my pelvis was stable and I wasn't slipping forward. And it also helped me get a much better feel for this bike so I can give you better feedback as well. Now here's the thing I've noticed. If you go to the Cannondale website, and if you look at the 2020 SystemSix bikes, they have a seat post that has a lot less offset. It doesn't come back as far. That's a really good thing in terms of my buying this bike. Now here's another thing I noticed, and I got the answer to what I noticed from the white paper. There's a cavity in the front of the head tube, and that's where the hoses and cables go down. The reason they did that was they wanted to hide all the cables and hoses, but they didn't want it to affect any headset bearings. So there's a cavity outside the headset bearing for the cables and hoses to go into. Now here's the thing, if the bars had full swing, it would wear those hoses and you could potentially have a hydraulic brake leak, or you could wear through the outer coating on your Di2 wire. So what the engineers have done is they've limited the swing of the bars. Instead of going to like 90 degrees, it goes to about 50. Do you notice that riding? I have not noticed that a single time. The only time I really notice it is when you're wheeling the bike around. Like if I was walking around and holding it by the headset and I try to go around a sharp corner, I would find that the bars stop at 50 degrees. Probably not the best bike to learn how to do a track stand on. Other than that, having that limit of the bar swing is not a big deal, and I don't think you're going to notice it.